can call me Dee Dee or you can call me Teresa. So the purpose of me starting this channel was to be somewhat sort of an outreach or somebody to broadly more talk about what you may be feeling if you have ever lost a parent at a young age. Because one day we're all going to lose a parent, but if you lost a parent at a young age, I lost my mom when I was about 26, 27. I don't think about the day that she passed. You know, my mother was a huge part of my life. She was actually my best friend, and if you knew her, her name was Esther Diaz. If you ever came in contact with her, then she would tell you that I am her favorite person. Granted, I am her only child, but I'm pretty sure if I had a sibling, I would still be her favorite person. Just kidding. I'm pretty sure she would love both of us equally. But the purpose of my channel is to talk about those things that are on my mind, and then maybe on your mind too, how to get through it, because you'll never get over it, right? Especially if you were like really close to your mother. That's something that you'll never get over, but there is a way to get through it. And don't feel sad or don't feel bad about grieving, even if it's 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line. It doesn't matter. There is no time frame on grieving, on when you should be done grieving. Now, I will say, if you are struggling with connections and relationships, if you find yourself being isolated and things like that then that's not healthy, and you should get help. You should talk to somebody about that, because that can lead you into depression. And if your mom loved you that much, or if your father loved you that much, this is more so for moms, but either or, if your mom loved you that much, then you know that they would not want to see you shut in and closed out from the world. They wouldn't want to see that. They would want to see you be happy and enjoying life. So just remember that. This video is basically me telling you about my mom, who was my best friend. I mean, she still is my best friend, even though she's not here. My mom was born August 13, 1964, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She grew up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I found out from her that she did have a pregnancy before me, but she miscarried. Now, in September, she had me at West Penn Hospital, Pittsburgh, PA, September 5th. And it was clearly love at first sight. You know, my grandmother, God rest her soul, and I know she didn't mean nothing by it. My mom was 22 when she had me. My mom told me that my grandma wanted her to abort me, not because she didn't want her to have no kids, but my grandmother, she was a registered nurse, and she was big on securing the future and doing great and being great things. And I guess she didn't want my mom being held back by having a baby. But my mom ended up getting her degree from Duff's Business School, which is no longer in operation. She did get a degree. She did work. We were never in the welfare system. And that's not knocking anybody who was on welfare. Do what you need to do, okay? Period. As a single mother, she made that happen. And she protected me. Above all, she protected me. She protected me from predators, you know, pedophiles. She protected me from getting hurt. I wasn't sheltered. Don't get it twisted. I did not live a sheltered lifestyle. I was able to go out and explore the world. But she protected me. You know, being a mom now, I have a 4-year-old daughter. I'm using my mom brain, and I can see what, you know, maternal instincts is giving me to be able to navigate that motherly space. Because that motherly space is something for real. And, you know, the older I get and the older my daughter gets, I really appreciate, I've always appreciated my mom, but being able to see through that lens, I really appreciate everything that woman has done for me, has sacrificed for me, just everything, you know. So, but she taught me how to drive. She taught me how to be pretty. She taught me how to have a good attitude. And she taught me how to love and support people. Not that she sat me down and said, hey, today I'm going to teach you how to do this. No, she she taught me through her actions. And when she passed away, everybody who came forth, they really, you know what I mean? They told me about the things that my mom has done for them behind closed doors. You know, and the Bible says, "Don't let the right hand know what the left is doing," or vice versa. But she did so many things for so many people that she was in contact with, that it just, you know, it just solidified what I already knew, that my mom is in my book such a wonderful, beautiful person. One of the things that I do regret, I can't say I regret. Things happen. One of the things that I feel bad about is that she didn't get to see my daughter in the physical, alive, while she was alive. I didn't have my daughter until 3 years later, when I was engaged and I had my daughter. But spiritual me, I believe that my mom and my daughter saw each other in passing on her way here. And, you know, and I honestly believe that. And that gives me comfort. Whether you believe it or not, that's just something that I believe in. To me, my mom was a great person. We only had maybe one major fallout because life, two headstrong personalities. What you gonna do? You know, I never wanted to go through life not talking to my mom or being connected to her. So, but when she passed, of course, it was extremely hard for me because I had moved to North Carolina in 2013 and she still lived in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's another story for another day. Yeah, this video is basically me telling you how great my mom is. And if your mom was a great person, or even if you didn't know her, if you were estranged from her and you found out later on the connections you have from her, I want to hear from you. And just let me know your story, how you feel about your mom and stuff like that. And I feel like it's really important to always remember the good things or whatever. Always remember the good things, because there's no point in remembering the bad things because they make you feel bad, right? So I don't remember things like the day she died, because the day she died is not important to me. It's the years that she lived and the years that I spent with her are the most important. And the day that she was born, because if she wasn't born, I probably wouldn't be here. So that's something that I'm extremely thankful for. And even though those 27 to 28 years were, I was 28, maybe 20, okay, whatever. But the 27 to 28 years that I spent with her, having her as my mom, was one of the dopest life experiences ever. The dopest life experience ever. And I will forever be grateful to God for her, for my grandma and her dad for bringing her to this earth. And I will always be thankful for God for assigning me to her. Do you have a mom that you miss that has passed away either recently or years ago? Let me know or whatever. I want to hear the great stories that you've had with your mom. Tell me about her. And for those who happen to stumble across this video and you never knew your mom, maybe you were adopted, and I have my best friend is an adopted person. But if you were adopted, or if you never knew your mom whatsoever, I'm here for you. It says to the moms and the momless. So if you're a mom, I'm here for you, because I'll be talking about, you know, things that I do or I don't do with or for my daughter. And for the momless, if you are without your mom for whatever reason, I'm here for you as well. So thank you so much for watching my video. Tell me about your mom in the comments below. Tell me about your motherly experience in the comments below, and let me know if you have a mom in your life or if you grew up without a mother. All right, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I will holler at y'all later.